Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have more crime for you guys. We will be talking about a nursing student who was shot to death by her sugar daddy. That's a sentence. You don't hear that much. Well, it's like you hear it, but they don't always end this way. Let's just get into it. Man charged with nursing student murder recognized by tipster who saw him on a sugar daddy website. So y'all also gonna have to bear with me with these names because they are, as it's in Nepal, Nepalese. That's like the people, Nepal, the people. It's like the names are kind of hard. Okay, so just bear with me. I'm gonna try to say, after saying attempting to say their first names, I'm gonna just start saying she and him. Okay, her and him, she and he is gonna be the easiest way rather than me editing this video so much because I keep messing up. Okay. So by the way, this is them. She's really pretty, 21, and that's him, 51, and that's him in the footage they got. A 51-year-old man is behind bars for the alleged murder of a 21-year-old nursing student in Texas. Mana Pandey was found shot to death in her Houston apartment on Monday, and Houston police had asked for the public's help in identifying the man seen on surveillance footage, apparently forcing his way into her home at gunpoint. The call for help may have hastened the arrest. According to local affiliates, on Wednesday, a restaurant owner where Pandey used to work told police that somewhere else has said they recognized Shaw as a consistent patron of the restaurant. So he went to the restaurant she worked at, so they've seen each other. That man had reportedly been in talks with Shaw about starting a business and provided the suspect's driver's license and a cell phone number to authorities. Another tipster had called police to tell them she had met Shaw on the so-called Sugar Daddy website in 2012 and knew him as Bobby Shaw. Okay, the KPRC story said. She added that she recognized him on the surveillance footage instantly. Shaw was arrested 2 days after the surveillance image was released. Shaw was located and arrested on Wednesday evening during a traffic stop in Northwest Houston. SWAT officers, the HPD Crime Reduction Unit, and the Texas Department of Public Safety said. So let's first talk about sugar daddies, okay? You know, I feel like every young girl always say they want one. Okay, let's be real. I said it before too. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Everybody say it. You say it as a joke though, because you don't think, or do we? It's like, I say it as a joke. Some people don't. It's like they try to make it through school. She was a nursing student. Now, if that's true, I would think she did it because, you know, you need money to pay for your stuff. Maybe she wanted to live a higher lifestyle than she currently has because she was working at a restaurant. I don't know. But you got these men who be looking for these, and let's talk about that because the age dynamic between everybody is so interesting. You have older men who like younger women. You have younger women who like older men. You have older women who like younger men. You have younger men who want older women. Why don't nobody stay in their category? But then I think if somebody, they go for more mature dudes because they are more mature. They're better, I was gonna say better looking, but rich older men, some, not all, they look really clean cut. I like the, I've never done this before, okay? But I like the older dudes that got the, it's, I don't know what it is about the silver hair. What is it, just gray? But it looked good because a lot of people could pull it off and they age really well with it. And it's sad because women, younger women, you see how I'm talking, you know that, y'all, and don't judge me, okay? I'm just saying this is probably what she saw, okay? You will look at these clean cut dudes in these fancy, nice, clean, silk pressed suits, clean cut, clean shaven. You're looking at watches, you're looking at everything, the car he drives. That's what they look at when they look at like sugar daddies. And they're like, oh, he got money, and he's probably wanted a young girl because she was really pretty. He probably wanted a young girl to drive around to show off to his buddies, all these old nasty men, which he's not old. He's 51. 51 is not old, but that's a 30-year age gap. So yeah, it's just it's weird because the dynamic we live in this world is like all about what we look like and who you're attracted to, and it's not even about morals no more. Morals have went out the window because, like I always say, I'm not religious, but like I swear some sins are being committed here, y'all. But this man went, like, he killed her, and I'm wondering if it's because she didn't want to continue seeing him. She saw how crazy he became. It was like she wasn't listening to him. It could have been that she wasn't going to like events. I don't know if it was like that. Let's just continue reading. Pandy was apparently discovered at around 5:45 p.m. on August 26 by a friend, according to the KPRC, citing police records. The nursing student was found lying in her bed with multiple gunshot wounds to her body, as well as a single gunshot wound to her head. Authorities believe she may have been killed days earlier. Police say that Pandy's security footage from near her apartment showed Pandy and Shaw approaching her apartment door at around 8:40 p.m. on Saturday. Pandy was seen holding a shoebox, a shopping bag, and a black jacket and purse, while Shaw was seen holding a black pistol. He reportedly ordered her to open the door multiple times. "What are you going to do?" she could be heard asking on the video, according to the report. He said, apparently responding by racking the gun and telling her to open the door again. He is then allegedly seen pushing her and locking the door behind them. And that is so scary. Oh my God. She just came back from shopping and he was like waiting for her. Wow. And it's so scary. Can you like imagine? And dang, I don't want to hear people in these comments too, because people say it. They always say, well, they get what they deserve because they shouldn't be messing with these dudes and she shouldn't be leading them on and stuff. Okay, no. Because there's two different ways. Like, I feel like he was definitely, and I'm saying this is let me gonna say alleged because I don't know, but I feel like no matter what situation there's an agreement when you do these sites. Okay, when you meet a sugar daddy, if that is a sugar daddy, it's 100% is, because she's 21 and he's 51. That's a sugar daddy. That ain't love. Okay, but ooh, was she hooking up with him? Because if allegedly if he's her sugar daddy, do you hook up with a sugar daddy? I don't think so. Because then that like escorts, that's prostitution, escort, right? You don't hook up with your sugar daddy, do you? What if he's like an old man? Ew, do they? Oh my God, I'm like now getting disgusted thinking about that. Can you imagine somebody like basically paying you for that? I need to do some research. But look, he had her at gunpoint and like forced his way into her home and shot her up and then shot her in the head. Personal. It's personal when you get shot in the head. Like, that's up close. And she was so pretty, and I always find it interesting. And it's weird to say like interesting when you're dealing with like a dead body. But I find it interesting that men would take it up on themselves to shoot a woman in the head. Like, that's damage. That's like damage. I don't know why. I just find that really fascinating. It's like, why would you? She's already gonna die from all the gunshot wounds to her body. But then it's so personal that they shoot her in the head. Police say that Shaw is seen on the footage leaving the apartment about an hour later. A neighbor reported hearing loud thumping between 8:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. Okay, by the way, did they not call the cops? 8:30, that's 30 minutes. A cop could have, had they not heard any, like, I'm calling the cops. I don't care. I had to do it before. But like, I guess you wouldn't, loud thumping. What does that sound like though? Like, does it sound like somebody throwing stuff around? I don't know. I think I would still call the cops just to be safe, especially if you're like constantly hearing it in like a 30 minutes increments, and like she was killed in like an hour. And it's kind of scary when you think about it like that, that somebody, and they're not to blame, okay? It's just really scary knowing that somebody like could have called the cops while he was attacking you, not knowing if that would have did anything. And also, let's talk about this. Why did he bring a gun? It's loud. It's like he obviously wasn't scared. He came there on footage, like in the footage, he was barefaced, blue shirt, if that's the footage they're talking about, gun out. Like, they got all this on camera. She's talking to him. They had all this on camera, so you could tell he don't care. He did not care. The apartment building's leasing office reportedly had received an anonymous phone call from a clear male voice saying that there was a dead body. There was no signs of forced entry, and authorities believe the accused and the victim might have known each other. Pandy is originally from Nepal and was attending Houston Community College. Friends told that news outlet they were shocked to hear of her violent death. She came to this country for a better opportunity, and she was thriving, and she had a whole future ahead of her. Her friend Rodriguez said, "We don't know what caused him to do this action, but we want justice for her memory and for all the women who died violently." Drona Gautam of the Nepalese Association of Houston told KHOU that the victim's mother has desperately been trying to reach Pandy, her only child. What mom said is her phone was always online. After Saturday night, her phone was offline. An order denying bond said that based on surveillance footage obtained by her apartment, he accosted her with a gun, forced her into her apartment, killed, and took her phone. A GoFundMe has been set up for funeral costs. And I'm still on the fact of what led up to this, since we only got so much information off here. What led up to like him murdering her? What did he want that she didn't do? I feel like it got to be something like that, because like, why would you... was he just mad that she was only in it for the money and he had feelings? If he was like really a sugar daddy, they should know not to catch feelings, because these old men be catching feelings and they too old to be catching feelings. Ain't nothing wrong with catching feelings, but you don't catch feelings with a 21-year-old. You go get somebody your real age, because you set up those sites to spoil somebody. That's what it is. Don't judge her. Don't judge her, y'all. If allegedly, don't judge nobody who do this stuff, because it's a two-way agreement contract with this. They're there to, pose and make the man look good, and some sugar mamas do that, and they want young women to make them, they want to spoil them. That's all it is. So I'm wondering what happened. But I forgot this was in Houston too. I was about to say, it's weird to know this is in Texas. It's just, I don't know. But I don't know what led up to this. Why did he do it? But he really just shot her up and left, and she was dead for like a couple days, mind you. So I don't know. I'm still surprised he used the gun, because it's so loud. And in apartments, you hear that. You can hear a gunshot in an apartment. And also, if I heard tussling like in my apartment, I'm calling the cops. Like if I hear it upstairs, I'm like, okay, that sound weird. And if you do call the cops, for safety reasons for that person, just in case, because you know what, even if you think it might be something, you might, oh, it's not that serious, you should still call them just to be careful, like just on the safe side, because you don't know what it can be. It could be a case of domestic violence. It could be anything. Also, that's why it's also good to know your neighbors, because if I'd be like, oh my God, hold on, is that Pandy up there? Let me go call the cops before I go check. But like, that's what you do. It's just like, etiquette. But none of them really talk to each other in apartments though, so that's not normal thing for people to do though. But yeah, so what do you guys think about this case? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. It's gonna save your life. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.